The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. From Elusive Man Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Sakara ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence Golden to begin the rendezvous. Ascension Financial Services, your account from Stanwick Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, your subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 999,000. Yep, whatever. Basically a million credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest assets? You'll find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Nice. Okay, I'm going to keep these unread because they're DLC, and I'm not too worried about them right now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Wrong. Go check out the captain's cabin real quick. Private terminal up here. Models, armor locker. Is nice. There's even an overhead view of space too. Crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Damn. Nice. Wait,
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
but they're the same.
Access to life support is restricted.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Huh?
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Fair enough.
Back to work.
He's a good man. Dr. Chocolates.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you.
Important difference.
On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I love the honor that people show. It's really good. Okay.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Well,
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
well, she's lightened up a bit. Okay, now we're headed down to engineering.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Oh god, I just realized something. Oh no. The mission for Archangel is gonna suck on this difficulty. Oh. I need to mentally prepare for this difficulty with this game. God damn.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Shut up!
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Done deal.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I think they updated our model too.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Wow.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Okay, now the pro Cerberus stuff is actually a little bit more justified than I remember it being. Fair enough. I just did training, right?
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I.
She flew
Yeah,
in the
okay.
first
Set up okay down here?
God dang
Anything
it.
else?
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So then why did the Alliance go back on everything? Because I thought Hackett was like, oh yeah, no, Reapers exist, we'll help you. Did they really have like a hard 180?
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm
All right.
amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
I love those two. Okay, I just want to check down here real quick. Please? Thought there was like a codex entry or a collectible down here, but I guess not. Or that might have been Mass Effect 3. Oh, this room's nice and cooled off now. I like it. These just right.
For you, Commander.
Thank you. Okay, first things first. Oh, right, you sort of fly the ship. Hey, do you guys want to start planet scanning? Urdak. Oh boy. I got some shit to read. Also might have to move the camera for this game. We'll see if that's... No, because my powers are up there. Shit. Might just put it on the side. And now I'm gonna go close my door. Sleeping cats are adorable. Okay. Adjusting my seat. Apologies. Urdak is a close orbiting brown dwarf. Most red-brown dwarf binary systems have an average separation of 8 astronomical units. The Sauraberic system is about 12 billion years old and has long since used up the deuterium used to fuel fusion. So Urdak is not luminous like some brown dwarfs are. Urdak is a class L brown dwarf with a relatively low temperature of 1300 degrees Celsius, but its heat and gravity have made it unpopular for development. There are rumors that the heads of several Omega's crime syndicates maintain private residences on various moons. Whatever the truth of the matter, battles between syndicate vessels are often observed around the ring plane. News outlets on Omega maintain satellites at Urdak's Lagrange points for real-time coverage of these battles, which garner high viewer ratings. Time to start planet scanning. Oh, the mouse sensitivities on this is pretty bad. How do I spin the planet? Oh.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
This definitely makes scanning just a little bit easier.
Probe away.
A little bit of a spike over there.
Launching probe.
Oh.
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
So I need platinum for my stuff.
Probe away.
It's got to be one more primary deposit here.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
You gonna give me a depleted at some point here? Must have missed a spot. Oh. Oh, not quite. Over here.
Launching probe.
I have one left. Oh.
Probe launched.
There we go. Depleted. Wait, no. I just wanted it. Okay. I actually have to click with the mouse. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got Urdak. A standard methane ammonia gas giant, Amorkin is the main source of helium-3 fuel for ships coming to or from Omega. Most of its fueling stations are run by criminal cartels who encourage and cutthroat, sometimes literally, pricing wars. Amorkin is also widely known for its layover stations where pirates in a hurry can find fuel, ammunition, intoxicants, gambling, and sexual companionship at any hour. Nice. So I've actually never read planet descriptions in Mass Effect 2 or 3. So a lot of this is actually rather interesting because, again, it adds a little bit more depth to the way life is. And I want to learn. So if you guys don't like it, wait, go find someone else. But if you like learning and you like sciencey stuff and you like expanded lore, welcome. We should be friends. Okay. Start scanner. I'm not gonna hang out here to do a lot of scanning too much. I'm probably gonna do that offline. Like, I'll read planet descriptions, then I'll come back and, like, after stream and just farm all the resources.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Away.
Sorry for not talking. I'm actually using sound a lot more than I normally would with this one. Just so I can be a little bit more accurate with these resource hunts.
Probe away.
There it is.
Away.
They tend to be on the specific grid points, not really anywhere else. Or at least that's how I imagine them spawning. Cool.
Probe launched.
Depleted, are you sure? Yeah, it's sure. No. I meant to click the back button. If it were closer to Sahaburik, Binder would have an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. In the deep cold of the outer system, however, both elements have long since frozen to the ground. Rich. Hear that, guys? It's rich. Don't mug it.
Launching probe.
Ooh, double.
probe. Launching probe.
I'll take that.
Launching probe.
Eh. Oh.
Probe away. Launching probe.
More platinum. The bars fill up at 25,000 because I don't think a single upgrade can ask for more than 25,000. So it kind of sets you kind of a good guide of whether or not you can purchase an upgrade, I guess. I believe that there is an upgrade that you get later that actually makes the cursor for this move a little bit quicker. Must have missed that last one somewhere. There's a little bit there.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Yeah, that wouldn't kill the planet there, but resources I did technically miss.
Probe away.
I don't like that. Oh.
Probe away.
That's the one I'm missing. There it is. Okay, now that that's done. Let me spam the button. Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to a haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Oddly sounds like Grimhex from Star Citizen. I hear sirens outside. Not anywhere near, but like... I guess someone solved a domestic problem. Good arc. Oh, yes. And I'm good. So does that mean I have a sniper rifle? I do, I see it.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Fascinating. Okay. Man, that was a big fucking ship. God damn. That actually might be bigger than the Reclaimer. And Star Citizen. What is the specs on this ship? Mass Effect SR2, Normandy Wiki. It apparently doesn't say. Oh, according to official Xbox Magazine interview with BioWare, art director Derek Watts, erroneously credited as David Watts, the Normandy SR2 is 170 meters long. So yes, it is actually longer than the Reclaimer. According to a Mass Effect 2 character document used during development, the SR2 was apparently referred to as the Leviathan. Interesting. So, 170 meter long ship. Bigger than the Reclaimer. Oh! I felt that from here, man.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Fido Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
I wouldn't do that.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Nice. Okay. So that Zaid recruited, just to give us a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna take the advice of Batarian Bro here and just go in.
Let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Fair point.
Go on in.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
I'll do the RP walk. It's a little awkward, but...
What are you looking at?
As my character is currently right now, she doesn't know if things with the Alliance or the Council are going to pan out, so it's probably better to conduct yourself okay for the time being.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
If I see you again, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Anyway. How many credits does that remove? Hi.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
I am the Senate. Who are you,
But you need
Palpatine?
more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Fair enough.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous.
Former
Just don't
STG.
let him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
That's impressive.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
So why'd you get up?
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Omega doesn't really care about anyone.
Come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Alright. I am gonna go get Morden first, because I definitely need the ability to upgrade. However, I need to drop a bunch of cash on stuff.
Come on, let me in.
I know that's the marketplace, but there's a better... I prefer this way to get there. This allows you to hit up all the stores that you need to do.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Huh.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage.
what money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right.
No, it's not.
No one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Again, I am being reminded of Kreia quotes from Knights of the Old Republic 2 is giving him what he's not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. I'm gonna make it easier for him. He's still gonna work it off, but I'll go talk to Harrod.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
I just want to access. Okay. 25K. Okay, there's the couplings. 75,000. I don't need shotgun damage. Oh, the Maddock is so much fun. Yeah, it's cheap enough. I'll get that. That's also cheap enough. I will get that. Rest of those upgrades can wait.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent.
Human, tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gaborn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
Mark Mir, the voice of Male Shepherd, also voices the Vorcha.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gaborn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gaborn's tricks. We leave.
Okay.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make. But
This place. How could these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn.
I think this just goes down to Afterlife. Yeah, this goes up to the rest of the markets here. You don't have anything? Yeah, this definitely feels a lot like Grim Hex.
I might have something here for you. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Deal.
You're back. You must have seen something you like.
Oh, right. Armors have upgrades. That I actually need to pay attention to this time. Sniper rifle damage. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to buy this one. Fornex. Caster helmet. There's the Blood Dragon armor. What is the lore on this? Okay. Originally created for Earth's Urban Combat Championship League, this set of armor has undergone much or more field testing than those of modern militaries. It uses a unique proprietary power cell that costs as much as a EUCC rookie's contract. Earth United Combat Championships rookie's contract. The armor's microframe computer adapts to any top-tier Omni tool, kinetic barrier, or biotic amp, giving breathtaking and error-free performance. Chest and shoulder pieces bears the logo of the Edmonton Blood Dragons, and the inside of the armor bears the signatures of the entire team. When and how the elusive man got his hands on the armor is unknown, but several of the signatures bear messages such as "Fuck the Geth" and "Shepard get well soon." Increases power damage to 15, shield strength by 10. So apparently you're supposed to get this, but I guess because Legendary Edition, you get all the DLC and stuff that they used to have, they've just put it in the shops instead. Which is a rather interesting choice. I was going this way. I need to have a chat with you.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate.
Why does he have a cigar?
My prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
That's the thing I need. Yes, ship. Passenger chest piece. Hack module. That's nice. Terminus armor. That's my favorite armor. I used to have. Wait, I thought that was only in Mass Effect 3. Huh. Yeah, that's only 4,000. That's fine. Doubles the time limit for a hack. Yeah, sure. That's cheap. That's fine. I'll leave those armor sets for later. So if you guys don't remember, we talked to that guy who was part of the Terra Firma party in Mass Effect 1. He was basically pro-human and anti-alien. He got arrested for tax evasion? Hold up. Okay, so that's where we need to go for the mission. However, I just want to go and double check to make sure that we finish this quest with the Quarian here. Make sure he knows that he can set his prices lower.
Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
There you go. See, now he's able to earn it. I didn't pour sand into his hands. I just gave him the ability to accomplish what challenge he had set before him. I believe Kreia would be proud. It's 9.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.